Hi there, I just wanted to show you how to use Xlrd, which is an API in Python, and what that can do is that can help with your data-driven web automation using a spreadsheet. So what you'd do, instead of hard coding all your values like URL, username, password, form fields, all those sorts of things, maybe it's an address or a postcode, similar to a database, I suppose. So you've just got a repository of values that you want to put in a form, and you don't want to put them hard coded into your code. It's called data-driven web automation using Selenium, and you just do it using a spreadsheet. So if you want to change a form field, so you want to change the postcode or you want to change the password, you just need to open up the spreadsheet, and you don't have to open up your code and change the code. And plus it just makes things easier because there's one indelible place where all your data is, and you're not going to get confused about what module of code you need to change, and then things start going pretty wrong. So I'll quickly show you what you first need to do is just create a little spreadsheet. I'm just using LibreOffice because it's free, and what I've done is I've just made a little header saying URL, just so you know what it is, and then this is it. This is the test URL. So this will be your actual data itself. And the way you pull that data out, it's pretty easy. You use Xlrd. So if you've seen my earlier video of how to install a package using PyCharm, then please go ahead and do that. And you just want Xlrd. You don't want any other posh ones. It's the official one. It's the Xlrd. If anyone's stuck, then please leave a comment and I can tell you which one it is, but it'll be pretty obvious. It's the most official looking one. It's probably the oldest one. And you want to, for the purposes of this test, you just want to import Open Workbook. There are many other methods, but this is the one you want, and that just gives you an instance of a workbook. So here we are. We're just saying book equals Open Workbook, and what we've done is we've called it this, and we've put it in here. So if you've put it anywhere else, you just need to get the path correct. I've just put it in the root, which is here. This is where all my test cases are, all my modules are here, everything's here, in this little folder here. This is where it is. But yeah, you want it somewhere sensible, and you want to get the right path. So I've just dumped it in the same place as everything else. Just makes it easier. Obviously if your tests get bigger, you want to sort of like split them up and stuff, but for the purposes of testing, messing around with things and testing stuff, that's probably the best thing to do. So we've done that, and that will create an instance of Open Workbook, and it'll tell you that this is the sheet you need. This is a sheet that you've actually just made. Forget the name. This is for later, like you can put a yes, no, run or not run column. Call it anything you want. You can even just call it test.xls and it'll be fine. I think it even works with XLSX files, and I think yeah, I'm 100% sure it does really. And what you need to do, because obviously a book has got lots of sheets in it, you need to get the right sheet. Pretty obviously, you'll be working on the first sheet. The first sheet is 0 index, so book.sheet by index 0. That'll pick the first sheet. So open your book, get the first sheet. So now you're working with the first sheet. You want to pick out the value, the cell value, and this works on XY coordinates. So sheet.cellValue. This will be the second row, so 0, 1. So that's the second row. which, as you can see, this is the second row here. You don't want, if you put it 0, 0, obviously it'll pick up just this URL string here, but you want this one. And obviously it's the first column, and the first column is 0. So you want 1, 0. Second row, first column. I hope that makes sense. And that puts it in a little string. You can call it anything you want. I've just called it URL value. And then you print it out just to test it's worked. So what we can do is we can just comment out all of these just to make sure it works. So you can either hit this little button here, if this is here, or Control-Shift F10. So Control-Shift F10, bang, there you go. It's done it. And it even gives you a hyperlink as well. So if we want to get that working in the real world, all we need to do is get our code from the previous video and I've substituted this. So instead of hard coding, I've used this. And away we go, and we'll see if it works. So that's a good start. BBC Core UK, do some bits and bobs, quit, bosh, done. And that's how you do data-driven web automation. I hope that's helpful, and if you have any questions, then please let me know. And yeah, I think that's about the size of that. So thanks for watching, and take care, and I'll speak to you soon.